What is the t-test? It is a statistical test used to find if there's a difference between groups. There are three variations. Independent t-test, used for comparing two different groups. Dependent t-test, which is used to find the difference between the same group but over time or before or after a change. Simple t-test, which is used for comparing the population and a sample from that population. If you are looking for a different t-test, the link will be below. This video focuses on the independent t-test. Examples of when to use independent t-test are: do males or females get paid the same at this company? Are lions faster than jaguars? Is this marketing campaign performing the same as a different marketing campaign? Is there a difference between people who play sports and people who watch sports in terms of interactions with the sports ads? Does machine A and machine B produce the same amount of cars with errors? The null hypothesis is that there is no difference between the groups. The alternative hypothesis is that there is a difference between the groups. The requirements to perform the test are: 1. The dataset needs to have a normal distribution. To get this value, you can use the Kolmogorov-Smirnov test or the Shapiro-Wilk test, or plot the data to see if it has a bell shape, or the Levin test. 2. The values must be scaled on an interval system, not a categorical system. 3. The groups being compared must be independent, male, female, lion, jaguar, bolts from machine A compared to bolts from machine B. 4. The variance in the groups should be close in value. To calculate the variance, you simply use the variance formula or calculator on each group. But if you want the steps to calculate variance, here they are. Find the sum of the values and then divide by the number of values, aka the mean. Find the square difference between each value in the set with the mean. Find the sum of the square differences. Divide the sum of squares by the number of values, but if the data set is a sample of a population, then subtract the total number of data by 1. 5. Must be only two groups being compared. A box plot can be used to visualize this test. You must set a significance threshold. Normally, 0.05 is commonly used. If the p-value of the t-test is above the significance threshold, then you do not reject the null hypothesis. If the p-value is below the significance value, then you reject the null hypothesis. Basically, if the p-value is higher than 0.05, then the groups are not different. If the value is lower than 0.05, then the groups are different. Remember to check out SlapJax's other videos on statistics and data science.